Hey.
Hello.
Vicky Archer here.
Rachel Archer here.
Welcome to Transformation Tip Tuesday.
Do we look a bit funny with one AirPod in each?
Oh, yeah.
We had my phone's got a bit of a sound issue, so we're trying something new this week.
Oh, well. Challenges is always solutions, eh?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what you tell me.
That's what I try and tell myself. So, living an intentional life. We had a chat, was it just this morning?
Last night. Yeah.
Last night. Yeah. About living with intention and, living life on your terms and making sure that you're living a life with your values in mind first of all, knowing that exactly what you want and aiming to get that. We thought it would be a really good topic here tonight. And how did we get on?
I was just about to say, I don't remember how we got into that topic. It was something to do with the kids, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, like being able to... Oh, that's right. We were talking about organising a play date for one of our children and just talking about the type of people that we want our kids to be around. Their circle of influence is obviously very important. It's important for all of us who we spend time with because, we start to become like the people we spend time with. So we want to, always have empowering and kind people in their life. So that's how we got onto it, I think. Yeah.
And I think that's for me. I've grown up in situations where I've been put in certain sort of circles where I'm just like, I'll just rock up in this circle here and hang out here for a while. And sometimes they weren't the best of circles to hang out in. I was just young, naive, and just the circle of friends that I sometimes got myself involved with. It was very interesting. So. But living with intention, going, right, well, who do I want to hang out with? Who do I get to hang out with? And how can I, go to hang out with someone I want to hang out with? Or am I hanging around energy vampires that are draining my energy? We all know those people. So do I want my kids hanging around someone who's a bit like that, who may be a bit toxic or... someone whose energy is not too good or doesn't sit too well with my values. So living an intentional life, it is not easy, but it's very much worth it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think we've tried to be quite intentional with the kids. With how we've wanted to be involved in their life in these early years. We were very intentional about who they hung out with as little toddlers and who looked after them and that sort of thing, and so that sort of carries over to one of them's coughing in the background now, carries over into other areas too, the foods we want to feed them and I think being able to drop them off and pick them up from school, for me that's that's really important for me to be there at drop off and pick up, and I understand not everyone is in that position to be able to do that, but for us that was important. So I think it all comes back to values though, because my children and our family unit is a really high value of mine. Family is a very high value, so I will put that before earning money or socializing or that sort of career, that sort of thing. Family comes first for me. I understand that's not for everyone though, and everyone's got a different set of values, so it's just about being intentional about the things that are most important to you, I guess.
There's also a lot of research behind, if you've ever heard of quantum physics, they actually say there's a fair bit of research around to say that just your intent will affect the quantum field. Now the quantum field, if you don't know what it is, it's this field, it's like a torus shape around our bodies, around everybody, that expands not only from our body, but it goes to 2 meters that they've been able to measure. But they say our quantum field goes all the way out to the edges of the universe. So every little, like they say, a butterfly flaps its wings here in Australia, and then on the other side of the world, there's all of a sudden a tornado. Because that's been felt through the ripples of the universe and the ripples of the world. So even just your intent, okay, well, my intention today is to turn up and do the best I can at whatever I'm going to do, be the best I can be, in this present moment or whatever it is, even just your intent is going to change how people respond to you, turn up and respond to how you're acting in that moment. So just having that intent every morning, I'm grateful to be alive, or grateful for this beautiful day, and I'm just going to live it the best I can today. Who I am today is going to send the ripple out into the universe, out into the world, and people will respond to you. Okay, this guy's just doing his best, and he's putting his best foot forward, or this lady's doing her best, or this person's doing their best. So if that's one thing that you can take from this chat is, well, if you're living with an intentional life, have the intent to be, live by your values and do the best you can with what you've been given at this present moment. So,
Nice.
All right. And remember, the world's a sphere, so if you put out that intent, it'll come back around and maybe smack you in the bum or slap you in the bum, whatever you want.
Give you a high five or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alrighty, team. If you want to throw out how you live with intention, throw it down below or shoot us a message. Thank you everyone for reaching out to us and saying g'day. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
Have a good week. Bye.